This is NXT, where the biggest superstars of tomorrow are performing today. We're sitting ringside, ready to bring you all tonight's action in front of this capacity crowd. We got a WWE lineup for the ages, so don't touch that remote.
I know it's in Cincinnati, Ohio. I tried to set the location, and it did not work as I hoped. Cole said superstars of tomorrow. While that is true, there are the superstars of Legendary as well.
Singles match coming up next.
There's going to be, well, I'm trying to let Cole finish. Both titles of the Legendary roster are going to be defended when Randy Savage and Andre the Giant face off. And tag match. Did you know? Not both titles, there's 3 titles. And the Intercontinental title on Legendary will be defended. The tag team title will not. NXT, all 3 titles are being defended, the tag team titles. The Women's Championship. And the NXT Championship. This show is one of 2 of the final broadcasts I'm going to be doing for WWE 2K17. I know I've only done 1 so far for this game, but I will be continuing onward in 2K18 and doing it more often. Also, the Superstars of NXT, well, I'll be doing a brand split, and that brand split in 2K18, the only people exempt from being picked up by the Raw, Smackdown, or remaining on the NXT roster are the NXT champions. And I'll be drafting randomly from a pool to all 3 shows. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I'm going to just draft to Raw and SmackDown and maybe leave whoever isn't drafted on NXT. But with that being said, let's begin.
It is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
I can't wait.
It's Randy Savage versus Andre the Giant.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these 2 go at it.
I have selected by random who I'm going to be in every match. With the exception of the match that my created wrestler is in, I will always be my created wrestler whenever necessary.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
I forgot that there isn't going to be commentary until they're in the ring. Unless I just didn't notice. But I'll be playing as Andre the Giant for this match. And like I said, the Legendary roster, the champions, whatever legends are actually in the next game, will be eligible to draft onto the main shows. I will be removing the Legendary show and leaving the legends on NXT. I may just have NXT draft and leave, do 40 people a show, and whoever isn't drafted will just be undrafted and won't be usable in a show. More than likely, it'll just be whoever's not drafted will remain on NXT. So it won't be restricted to, the younger talent or the new guys or anything. The Legendary champions will be drafted, and their titles will sort of be incorporated onto the brand that they're on. So Raw will only be able to draft 1 world champion, and if they draft the WWE champion, this champion will go on to SmackDown. Same thing goes for women's title and tag team titles. And I also will be drafting the tag team champions together. Only the legendary and main roster tag team champions. Because the NXT tag team champions will remain on NXT, as will any NXT champion. And that'll be incorporated when 2K18 is released, which will be after Summerslam broadcast.
From Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 237 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage. Introducing the champion from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 520 pounds, he is the WWE champion, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
So much anticipation, and it all comes down to this.
And it comes down to this. The winner of this match will ultimately be the world champion on either Raw or Smackdown Live come 2K18. It's a very important match, and it's opening the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Andre the Giant calling right after Randy Savage out the gate.
Jerry the King Lawler here at ringside.
And you know, Michael, the future is now, and we're just moments
Backbreak.
away from kicking this thing off. We're
They're
starting
signaling
off
for
strong,
Savage to get up.
and things are just gonna keep
Savage
getting better.
obliges.
For some competitors, part of
Chopped
the
by
strategy
Savage,
is to
by
demean
Andre.
their opponent. That
Has him in the
like
corner.
that says it
Savage
all.
with a
Yeah,
kick.
you're just trying to embarrass somebody,
Going for
man.
something, but Andre counters.
Man, Andre the Giant, what offense.
Type of neck breaker.
Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about Randy Savage here.
So the referee was feels so out of place in this match. These two guys huge compared to him. Andre with a clothesline.
Champ has really proven to be an elite competitor here in WWE.
And so far, a very dominant display by Andre.
From the champ here.
That's a proud champion, Michael, for sure. But
And
there's
Andre
also a
gets out of that
hungry
move.
challenger in that ring, and I have no idea which way this one's going to go.
When you're the champ,
And
you
still,
have to defend
Savage
against
can't
all
seem to mount
comers,
much on
and
Andre.
tonight is no exception. This is anybody's match here. He's got
And what a body slam by Andre. Talking to the crowd, who is not very into him. And Savage trying to battle back, and Andre tosses him onto the apron. Tried to go for a swing and miss, and knocks Savage out of the ring. And Andre getting out of the ring now. And a brawl on the outside. Tossing Savage into the barricade. And the headbutt. Referee's counting's begun.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
Savage avoiding some disaster there. Kicking Andre in the gut and a bulldog. Referee continuing his count. Keep in mind that Savage cannot capture the title by a countout. He needs to get Andre into the ring in order to win the title. I don't know if he realizes that, because he is spending far too much time on Andre outside of the ring.
WCW as their world champion and a member of the NWO.
Oh, tries to toss Andre to the ring. Andre counters it, gets himself into the ring. Not sure if that was necessarily the smartest move, as he could have stayed out there, taken the loss or double count out. Or he could have beaten Savage down out there and took the double count out and kept his title. And maybe despite the boos, Andre actually wants to go out honorably up to Raw or Smackdown Live. Keep in mind that without this title, there's no telling if the winner of this match will even be drafted to Raw or Smackdown. They may just be stuck down in NXT or not anywhere at all, depending on what I end up doing. Ooh, Savage taking Andre down, working on the arm. Needs to make up for a lot of damage he's taken throughout the match. Neckbreaker by Savage. Dropping an elbow on him. Savage looks like he's finally starting to come back in this match. What's he doing? He's on second rope.
He's pulling out all
Goes to the axe handle.
tonight.
Andre counters it.
Good Lord, that
Goes
wasn't
for a
even
swing.
close.
He
So
misses.
that's what
Elbow
it's like
by
being so
Savage.
far off the mark.
Ooh, a chest slap by Andre. What's he going for here?
The 8th wonder in the world.
Butterfly suplex by Andre the Giant. So he's going to go for the cover here. Be a smart thing to do. Oh, and Savage was under the ropes. Hard to tell from that angle, but he was. Andre goes to the kick to the back. And Savage goes another elbow and just keeping Andre down. Now he's working the leg. If Savage is just going for every part of the body at this point. Oh, he's going here for powerbomb, and Andre counters it in a way that's not, you know, I wouldn't say not possible, but it seemed very unlikely that could actually have happened. Reverse atomic drop, inverted. Savage going for a pin. It doesn't look like he's done enough to get that pin. Not even a 1. Ref is too slow to get down for that count. Savage working on the elbow, and like Jerry just said, he's building momentum. Just banging the back of Andre's head against the mat. Andre pops up, and another inverted atomic drop by Savage. Throwing some punches on Andre. Nice 2 trying to open the show off right. It's nice to see it didn't end in a count out in any way, shape, or form. Oop, pile driver by Savage. And you see you go for the elbow. Definitely. Yep, he's going for the elbow. Andre needs to, and he rolls onto his stomach, which, you know, works the attempt because Savage doesn't want to go for that without the perfect landing, and you're not going to get the perfect landing with the man on the stomach. Going back up top, going to try again. Oh, taunting for the crowd. Andre rolls out of the way. The taunting was probably a bad idea. And Andre, what's he doing now? Gonna just do a power slam? Nope. And Macho Man and Savage counters with the Russian leg sweep and goes for the cover on Andre. And Andre kicks out again before the count begins. That's a big man. It's going to take a lot to take him out. The elbow connecting may have been enough. Andre just pushing Savage down, and Savage getting up very slowly. What's he going for here? Body slam. What a body slam by Andre.
And find a way to maintain the upper hand.
And what is this going to be? Huge elbow by Andre. Huge. And that was a little weird looking, but Savage kicked out. Said both men have elbows at their disposal. One's done from the top rope, and one's just done by a giant. And chop by Andre, a punch. You see everybody slowing down now. Oh, lots of punches from Andre. Whipping him into the corner. You can see Andre's getting very worn out. What's he going to do here? Launching Savage's shoulder into the post. In a seated position in the corner, and Andre lifting him up, and Savage pushing him. And what's he going for here? Another pile driver. Yeah, it is. This could be it.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
No, not even a 1 yet. It's gonna take the elbow, if that, to defeat Andre. I think Savage knows this now. He's to the knee to the head.
That's what I love about this match.
He's running around just to find a corner. And Andre's down. Ooh, Andre's getting up. What's he going for here? Goes for the axe handle. That might have been a bad idea, signaling for Andre to get up and going for the axe handle. The elbow would have been the better move. Now Andre's in a very good position here. Going for that big elbow again to the heart. This has got to be it. Savage has got to be done. And he is. Andre keeps the title and will go into Raw or SmackDown Live as its world champion.
Here's your winner and still the WWE
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
Man, this champion has a stranglehold on that title that doesn't appear to be letting up anytime soon.
Buckle up, because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
I hope it's not raining outside.
We have American Alpha against the Vaudevillains.
Two of the best teams I've seen in a long time.
I have randomly selected to go into this match as the Vaudevillains, who are the current NXT Tag Team Champions. Now we're getting into an NXT match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. And
oh, that look on the face of the challenger tells me we may be looking at a new champion when this one's all said and done. The adrenaline running through these two right now has to be at an all-time high.
American Alpha going for their first NXT Tag Team Championship win in My Universe mode, which isn't really that old, so I mean, it doesn't say much. And keep in mind, in My Universe, Jason Jordan is not Kurt Angle's son, and this team is together, and they're on NXT. Yeah, again, in My Universe, in this game, the Vaudevillains are together on NXT, and Simon Gotch has a job. Like I said, I am playing as Vaudevillains. I believe I selected to play whoever's tagged in, which is how I prefer to play. Since these two like to put their dukes up, I think it's time that these two are going to actually just get into the fight.
Here we go.
No introductions needed.
They aren't going to wait.
No, you're right. Here we go.
They need to get in the ring.
Since I am them, I can make that decision. Them being the ones who are getting booed, it makes perfect sense for me. And they're brawling. Gotch is in the ring.
And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least.
Well, you're right. And some of the best matches in the recent past have
Now,
been tag teams as well.
Oh yeah, nothing like an alliance.
I was going to play the man being tagged in.
One indomitable tag team.
But since Gotch is in the ring,
you have to perform if you
and
want to bask
they
in that
rolled in
WWE glory.
now it's at the computer, Simon Gotch is a legal man. I don't know if I tag in, if I will remain the man on the apron or the man in the match. But I will ask for a tag and we'll find out.
Look at Chad Gable here. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Oh, big elbow.
You see Chad Gable working on the shoulder. Simon Gotch, you notice that one of the tag team championships is still sitting in the corner of American Alpha, oddly. Tag was made. Oh, and now I'm playing the non-legal man. I'm going to pause for a second, see if that's something I can change. I don't think I can change that. Nope, that's okay. I will play the man on the apron for this match. That's how I'll just call what's in the ring. And Chad Gable over here.
The legs in bad, and I mean
Just
bad
dropping in
shape.
English on
I
his
guess
leg.
winning the match isn't enough tonight.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm tagging in Jason Jordan. Again, that title's still sitting tight in that corner. Could come in handy later. In English tripping Jason Jordan. Over a kick to the back. And stomping on Jason Jordan.
I agree, Cole. I mean, this is
It would be wise for him to get out of that corner. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. Again, he's just dropping kicks on Jason Jordan.
Yeah, I think he's stuck on the repeat button.
Now Jason Jordan mounting the comeback. Whipping him into the ropes, going for a drop kick, completely missing. Ooh, just tossing Aiden English up and dropping him to the ground. Giving him a kick of his own. What's he going for here? Just hammering on the shoulders.
You don't see that move every day.
He catches him with the X handle.
Alright, and then tag is made. Simon Gotch is back in.
The challenger's taking out some
Jawbreaker.
Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it could get.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
Chad Gable got tagged in. Jason Jordan punching him, and Aiden English, no, Simon Gotch reaching for him and missing. Chad Gable,
Just look at this man.
back
He loves
suplex.
business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
And a vicious
This match is going to get a low rating as I'm not going to be doing much. Just noticed that I was not in the right spot. I was looking at the action in the ring. Didn't notice I was in the wrong spot. Tags made to Aiden English. Gotch going to the top, and looks like he hit his partner. If I'm
his legacy as one of the greatest champions in recent memory.
But it's important to know that this match has been so
And
evenly
Chad Gable
contested
going
so far. You really can't
to
pick a
the
winner.
apron
Good
and
point,
back
John. And
in.
I'd say this match is about as
I
even
don't know
as
what
it
he's
could
doing.
get at this point.
Stomping on the arm of Aiden English.
New from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Aiden English slipping out or whatever that is. And suplexing Chad Gable.
Do that before.
And tagging Simon Gotch. Simon Gotch comes in. Chad Gable whips him to the ropes. Misses a drop kick. That seems to be a trend with American Alpha in this match, is missing those drop kicks. And that was a cool roll through by Chad Gable. Taking him down. And working the knee. Now he's picking Simon Gotch up. Going for suplex. Gotch counters and does one of his own.
And Allen is show off
And English showing off for the crowd, and they're not liking. They're tossed by Simon Gotch. Tagging in English. Again, it's so difficult getting the apron sometimes, and
off his game here.
end up.
So much on the line here in the match for him.
Again, the one of the tag team titles is still sitting in the corner of the challenging team.
Especially when referring to this guy, John.
Butterfly suplex by Chad Gable. Going for the cover. Simon Gotch in and breaking it up. Jason Jordan gets in, gets back out. Russian leg sweep by Simon Gotch. Referee's getting his face and counting, but he's already back out. English now going for the cover. And kick out at 1.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And English tossing Gable into the corner. Gable countering. And English elbowing him. Snapmare.
The elbow is one of the hardest parts of the body.
Pounding on the head. In English, German suplex.
He executed that maneuver. He's not exactly
Struggling to make the tag, but he got him there.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened?
Referee beginning his count. In English getting out quickly. Just avoid it.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
And Gotch posing for the crowd. The crowd's booing him. They're just tossing him by his neck.
This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
You said it, Michael. He's going to need to.
Chad Gable's getting destroyed by the Vaudevillains right now, but he's coming back. Single leg takedown. He needs to make a tag to Jason Jordan. He needs to make that tag. And Gotch punching him. Gotch should get him over to their side. Hits a drop kick, something that American Alpha struggled to do in this match. Going for that knee, it didn't really connect too well. Ooh, wow, that was cool. Danielson special is called. Aiden English goes to break it. Jordan comes in but doesn't do anything. Aiden English missing everything he goes for there. Tries to kick Gable, and Gable counters that with a kick of his own. Referee has not begun his count. Aiden English is not up. Gable launching him into the corner, and Gotch gets out of that predicament. Neck breaker by Aiden English. You know, Gotch is setting up for something.
John, he likes to call this what is keeping Chad Gable in this match? Barely hanging.
I did not hear what Cole called that move.
Running on fumes right now.
Oh man, if he could just land his finisher once more, this match will look completely different.
English tags in, and he's wiping his feet back at Chad Gable. Picking him up, and Gable is battling back. He really needs to make a tag. I don't know why he's not going for it. Northern Light suplex, but doesn't bridge into the cover, but does a cover on his own. Gotch goes in to make the break, but English kicks out on his own. And dodges that kick. He needs to get Gable gets over to their side, which he's doing very well. German suplex, bridging to the cover. Gotch had to run around the referee, and that definitely affected his ability to make the save. English get into the corner. Over a punch, what's he doing there? Ooh. Director's cut, nice. He's going for the cover. Jordan's coming in. Gotch. The focus, I'm controlling him. The focus was on the wrong guy, resulting in me breaking the pin that I was trying to protect. And English is still in control. Maybe not for long. Gable did fire his carry, but again, still working English and not making the tag he needs to make. Goes for the cover. English kicks out before the break is made. Gotch body slam of his own. Back out to the outside.
How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is
English looks like he's going to just focus with Jordan, but change his mind. He's just stomping on Gable, his head and upper back. So they get him into the corner. It looks like they're going for the whirling dervish. And nailed it. English taking Jordan off the apron. This should be Vaudevillains retaining the titles, and it is. Vaudevillains will remain, well, I want to say they will remain on NXT as our champions.
And still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Aiden English and Simon Gotch.
Let's just say they will remain. Okay, that they will remain the NXT Tag Team Champions, assuming that Gotch is in the game in 2K18. I don't think he is. If he isn't, I will attempt to find a community creation of him. If not, English will retain the title, and I will give him a new partner.
Four-way matchup is next, and it's sure to be off the charts. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on three of the toughest competitors the WWE has to offer.
And I don't know who to pick in this matchup.
I noticed that I did not shift the finisher momentum to what it should be at for every match. I'm going to go adjust that after this match. No surprise who I'm going to be here. I'm going to be the character I created for myself. It's in better shape than I am, but still. Match isn't for anything, but it's a match on the card.
The following fatal four-way contest is a no disqualification match. Making his way to the ring from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 201 pounds,
Zachary. Well, you're supposed to say my name. That was the worst timing ever of an announcement. Thought it could have worked, almost.
and his opponents. First, from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
Again, this is a fatal four-way match. The winner can win this match by pinning or making anyone submit. Not elimination rules, so it's first pinfall or submission wins the match. There's going to be lots of breakups in the pins. I have no clue if you'll actually be able to hear Enzo's whole thing when his entrance. Probably not, but sit through the entrance anyways. 0 dimes.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide star, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in a room. How you doing?
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye, and this is one of those times.
The one thing I gotta say about this game is that Enzo's introduction isn't as enthusiastic as he does it in real life, and I don't know if that's just the way he recorded it or whatever, but they should have picked one with a little more enthusiasm than that. He just doesn't sound excited to be doing the introduction. You probably can't hear it, but still.
moments out from this matchup, and the WWE Universe is ready for this.
Yeah, just look at these fans. They are ready.
Talk about making an entrance.
Keep in mind, a lot of the guys on the main roster are in NXT in my game because most of the roster is how it was when I got the game with some adjustments made. And since I'll be doing more in 2K18, the roster will be shaken up quite a lot with the drafting to the Raw and Smackdown shows and leaving everybody else on NXT, most likely. And I was still adjusting things throughout. Still thinking about how I'm going to do that, or if I'm just going to leave people out of the universe altogether. I hate that we can't hear the music, but the O part where everyone waves their hands out was off time, or off sync, that time on the corner. I hate that. Again, this match is for nothing but the bragging rights or momentum. But being #1 contender is important because I will keep that in mind when transitioning to 2K18. Remember, still to come is Summerslam with the main roster. And then that will be it for 2K17, despite only doing Battleground, this, and Summerslam broadcast. And probably covering the action that I am a part of, my character. Just see me going at Finn Balor in the corner. I did not make my character overpowered, by the way. Just, I don't do that. Finn Balor going with the gut buster. Corbin and Enzo brawling outside the ring. And Balor trying to do something there to me. And a counter with a jawbreaker and a clothesline. That guy moves pretty fast. I didn't realize. And I hit an Olympic slam on Finn Balor. Again, I don't look this good in real life. I'm just saying. Maybe it's the lights. Going for Finn Balor. Finn Balor counters a German suplex, no bridge, onto me. Again, my health is good too. Kind of surprised. Finn Balor going for some kicks. I don't think I'm even got OP. German suplex to Finn Balor. Now taunt. Arrogant. Enzo going for a camel clutch onto Baron Corbin. Keep in mind, no DQ, no countouts, but you have to win in the ring. And something that looks like Enzo doesn't understand. Balor going to the outside. Signaling for me to get up. What's he going for here? A springboard drop kick that is dodged. And I go for a little drop kick of my own. And I'm dealing with a little something. Going for a enziguri and getting up really slowly for some reason I don't understand. And now the ring is go after Baron Corbin for a little. Rewind Hurricane Rana. I can do none of this in real life. I'm just I'd be scared to death to attempt that. Overkick, going to body slam Baron Corbin. Let's see if I can springboard. I don't even know if I can. Yes, I can apparently. But I didn't make that too ridiculous. You know, I wasn't doing any moonsaults. Can't grab weapons from that side. Tried to do something to Enzo, but he goes over. Keep in mind, I should lower the speed that you obtain momentum. It's okay. Going back to Corbin. I don't remember what my moves are even.
was a huge counter.
Might I play the main event on every show, and any match that my character's in. Other than that, that's all I play. And then I play the full thing of any pay-per-views or shows in which a title is defended. I'll continue that way. So now I'm familiar with the signatures and finishers. Backstabber by me to Baron Corbin. And I had the best health in the game, and I swear I did not make my character overpowered, despite him appearing that way. Flipping Corbin to the apron and knocking to the outside and going for an axe handle to a laying down opponent. Corbin has to do something, toss him in the ring. Let's grab a sledgehammer. And trying to hit Corbin. I targeted Enzo, but it hit Balor. Countering that. What's he going for here? I even know. Fall back.
This could be it. I think he's got him. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. In four-way matches such as this, things could get very ugly for him very quickly.
Corbin's got to be out. Enzo looks like he's going to take the smart way and maybe just go for the cover. Well, you think he would. Trying to eliminate me. Tornado DDT. Corbin's up. Enzo's tired. Enzo's going for the cover on me. One. And a kick out at one. Now I finally took some damage. Try to get Enzo. I counter. Hit that arm. Dodge the clothesline. German suplex into the corner. Balor. Gut check on Corbin. Going up top.
Look at Finn Balor making his moves.
I'm just going to chill back here. Stomping on the stomach. Goes for the cover, and that's broken up before one even hits. Balor just ignoring that and going right to the top, though.
It has to be King, but I still don't see him. Oh no!
Going for something. Splash. Who misses? Now me going for Corbin. Enzo tries to come in. I don't know what happened there. Back body drop by Corbin to me. Enzo now doing something here.
I completely agree. And if I'm him right now, I'm starting to
Enzo breaking up whatever Corbin was attempting. Now do something of his own. Corbin tries to stop it. Enzo whips me into Corbin. I clothesline Enzo. And deep six is hit on me. I kick out at one. Comeback time. Clothesline. Clothesline. I was paying too much attention to the other two. I missed that one. Now I'm rolling out of the ring. Just laying there. Right, Corbin. I think he's going to put Balor in the country of woe. Sneak eyes. The perfect time, I was going to say, to hit the end of days. Enzo's out. I'm out. Going for the pin on Balor. And Balor kicks out. So the other two guys getting saved by that.
I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Him to reach in, finally got him.
The ring may not be big enough.
And just grabbing Corbin's leg was enough to convince him to go out. Power slam. Enzo's going to be in. Balor was down, but now he's back up. Enzo looks like he's going to maybe go after Corbin. Or ooh, release German to Balor. Now I'm going to attempt to steal this match now and go for the cover. Balor kicks out. Enzo's in. Oh, flying knee. Over stomp, missing. Whipping Enzo into the corner. Missing. But Corbin gonna toss me out of there. Get me out of the picture. Nope, never mind. He's coming out of the ring to get me too. Oh, Enzo and Balor are gonna square off in the ring.
Nicely timed shot by Baron Corbin. It looks like
Reversal strikes. I'm in a battle back. Enziguri. Corbin staying up. Back body drop. Alright, Enzo. Over here. Neck breaker to Finn Balor. Setting up for something. Was just taunting in the corner.
How much more?
What a power bomb by Corbin. Needs to get into the ring in order to win the match, though.
Quite like this guy.
He's lifting me up. What's he going for here?
Whoa!
Goes for a suplex, which I counter.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Outside of the ring here, look at the attack here. Oh man,
that crazy neck breaking move. I don't even know what to call it really. Drop kick to the back of Balor. Enzo pops up like nobody's business. Spring off the ropes, elbow. Enzo's somehow out cold after that move.
Now back to the ring.
Gonna eliminate Enzo from the situation. Well, I thought so, but it looks like that whip into the ropes was not hard enough. Spinning kick to Corbin. Now Enzo tossing me into the corner. And he's going for it, but Corbin's not going to have it. Knocked me down, knocks Enzo down. He's going to go for me, it looks like. Enzo's rolling out. Corbin hit me so hard he had to like shake his fist. Deep six again. And I kick out after 2.
Look how slow he is to recover.
And Balor.
That was some serious.
Is that the Dragon or Tiger suplex? One of them. It's Tiger.
God, there was nothing.
Gonna stomp on me. Corbin's out of the ring now.
You're being too kind.
Running around the clothesline.
To describe what we just witnessed. If he keeps up this pace, this can turn real ugly real fast.
Snapmare. Kick to the back of the head. Enzo's in round. Balor, that kick didn't really phase him. Balor going for it. That's it. Well, it didn't matter. Enzo stopped it. Corbin tossing in Balor out. I'm rolling out. Now it's Enzo and Corbin in there. Enzo going with that belly to back suplex. Big, beautiful looking suplex. Corbin with the fireman's carry takedown. Kick to the back of Enzo. Going for a stomp.
Yeah, this should be over.
I think Balor's going to come in. And he's going to hit Corbin with that suplex again, bridging to the cover while Enzo's right there. Not the best idea.
But they'll find it. I hope they do. I love this action. I don't want it to ever end.
So I'm just going to stay out here for a little bit. Enzo doing face buster with Balor. Balor rolling out. Enzo rolling out. This will be a chance, if any. That insane pile driver move. And that's got to be it. Corbin has to be done after that. No rope breaks. Fatal 4-way match. And I win.
It's over. It's all over.
Here's your winner, Zachary.
What a grueling match. It looked like anybody's match there toward the end.
You know, I really believe
I don't think I gave my guy like amazing ratings.
But the cold truth of the matter is that
I think it just carried over from career, but I'm not sure. But that was a really fun match. Now I'm exiting just so I can check the momentum stuff because I think it's accrued too fast and getting into the later half of the show. I wanted to go a little slower. Especially with those 2 big title matches to start the show.
I can't wait to see how the rest of the card shakes out here. Singles action on tap right now. It'll be Trish Stratus versus Dana Brooke.
Now they're all slow, so good. It'll be the NXT Women's Championship, Trish Stratus and Dana Brooke. I threw the legendary women into the NXT roster.
Next, John, we have singles action.
Oh, boy.
It'll be Trish Stratus versus Dana Brooke.
I'll be playing as the challenger, Trish Stratus, for this match. Dana Brooke is the champion, coming in from the previous game as the champion. I believe she captured the title from Emma.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT Women's Championship.
Keep in mind that so far, 2 titles have been defended, and both have been retained. And there are still 3 to go. With the Intercontinental title off of the Legendary show, and then the NXT Women's Championship and the NXT World Championship. The NXT Championship matches are very important, as the winner will remain on NXT as its champion to continue their reign. They will not be drafted. The winner of this match will remain on NXT. Again, if for whatever reason the champion is not in the game, I will attempt to find a creation, and if I cannot find a creation, then I will likely revert to the previous champion.
She is the NXT Women's Champion, Dana Brooke.
I apologize if I talked over Trish's entrance. I just got into talking and I have the game volume turned pretty low, so I maybe didn't even notice. But I know they announced her for sure. Look at that face model. They really messed that up in this game. I hope they fix that in 18. I even know if she's in 18, but I imagine she is.
Man, social media is a buzz with the outcome
Referee
of this match, and the WWE
raising up
Universe
the
seems to be
NXT
far
Women's
our favorite.
Championship. Challenger Trish, champion Dana Brooke. And here we go.
There's the bell.
Trish going for a lockup there.
For the ride on this one. But make no mistake
Body
about
slamming
it,
Dana
we're
Brooke.
going to have a winner.
And the best part
It's like
is,
pink and black
we've
is
got
the name of the
divas.
game here.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
And Trish whipping Dana into the
There
corner.
isn't a bigger prize in all of
And take her up
sports
top.
than the title that's on the line tonight.
Put each leg behind the ropes. Going up to the second rope and all the way up top.
A win for Trish Stratus here would successfully mark the culmination
Massive
of a
superplex
long
to
journey
start.
the top. As the challenger, what does she
Going
need
for
to
the
do
cover.
this thing?
Trish Stratus
It'll
may
force
be the
Dana to
We
use
have
up
a
some
new
energy to
the
kick
champion
out.
kicks out before the 3 count.
Pretty sure she wasn't going to expect a win
And
after
she
that.
strikes with great precision.
Going for a shot. Dana whipping Trish into the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl.
Taking the brunt
Sidewalk
of punishment
slam.
here.
Typically you see that done into a backbreaker, and it was interesting to see it into a slam like that. And Dana Brooke, what's she going to do here?
Wow, that's
Cartwheel
an indication she's
elbow.
not taking any prisoners in this one.
No,
Very
she's on a
innovative
mission
move.
here.
Jawbreaker by Trish Stratus. Arm drag by Dana Brooke. Goes for something, misses. Trish gonna make her pay for that with strike after
Yeah,
strike,
we've seen that before, and I have a
followed
feeling
by a
we're
body
gonna see it
slam.
some more.
Almost knocked silly by that strike.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for a 10 count.
Like Dana will take her out of the ring. Referee getting his count. Trish with the trip. Trish, well, thrown in the ring by the champion Dana Brooke. And keep in mind, in a championship match, a count out will
Now
not
that's the type
win
of
you
move
the
that sends
title.
a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't want to receive.
Oh, what a strike. It's
Trish going for more strikes.
strategic and precise.
Man, that had to hurt.
Look at this.
Of our stinger splash in the corner. A little taunting, get the crowd wake up a little bit. Dana getting back to her feet. Trish going for a slam. Dana getting behind. Neck breaker.
Dana Brooke
Going for a
shows
kick
us
to the
some
back.
clever offense here.
Kick to the gut. They're just yanking on the arm of Trish Stratus. Just avoiding that stomp, going for some strikes again, whipping her back. Hurricane Rana. Go for a cover again. Dana kicked out a little earlier from that than she did the superplex. Trish going for a knee to the small of the back. Dana avoiding it. That's pressed by Trish Stratus, dropping some strikes on her. Showing off. She paid for that. Dana clocked her. And Trish getting to her feet. Assistance of the rope. Head scissors.
Like she was taking that big home run swing. Do you mind telling that diva that I'm in the honeymoon suite at Motel 6?
Don't remember what her signatures are. Does not help me. Boot to the neck of Dana Brooke. Now she's seated.
That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle.
Trying to humiliate your opponent. There's no place for that here.
Just going for something. Dana Brooke whipping her into the ropes. Back body drop.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here.
Knee to the back.
So hard to become #1 contender, but it's going to be even harder if she wants to become champion.
Trish elbowing her.
This. When you have two divas as evenly matched,
Again, I have no clue what Trish's signature is, and I don't want to pause it to find out.
I don't know. This doesn't appear to be anything she can't work her way out of.
Russian leg sweep by Trish.
It's nearly impossible to stand, let alone deliver any offense. Stay down.
Like Trish gonna set her up for the chick kick, and she hits it. That should be it, and Trish Stratus should capture the title, and she does.
Here's your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, Trish Stratus.
New champion, I don't believe it. And neither does the former champ that appears to be stunned and astonished.
Look at the look on that face. They can't believe it. And on top of that, there's a new champion in the WWE.
What an effort we saw here. Truly a great match. The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
The people still use marbles?
We have Larry Zbyszko in a match against two of WWE's finest.
I'll be playing as Greg Valentine, who is the current Intercontinental Champion on Legendary. The reason the tag team titles for Legendary are not being defended is now apparent. Larry Zbyszko and Arn Anderson, the Enforcers, are the tag team champions, and they're not going to have them do double duty. I did not choose the matches. I let them be this way.
The following contest is a no disqualification match, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Enforcers from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 233 pounds. He is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, the living legend, Larry Zbyszko.
Alliances will be made and inevitably broken. Triple threat action just moments out.
That's what I love about triple threat.
See Larry walking out with his tag team title. Again, he gets a free pass and will get to carry into 2K18 onto one of the main roster shows, assuming that he and Arn Anderson are in the game.
Introducing the champion from Seattle, Washington. Weighing in at 243 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion,
with Greg the Hammer Valentine making his way to the ring.
As a proud former Intercontinental Champion, I can tell you that winning the title is no easy task.
Or keeping it.
Nah, heck, it took me more than a decade and a half to win it.
And you lost it in a few seconds.
Don't talk about that.
And introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, this guy looks eager to add some gold around his waist. Let's see if he can do it.
I can tell you that these guys will fight tooth and nail to be the one to walk out of here tonight with the Intercontinental Championship.
Let's see who will carry this title on to one of the main roster shows. Again, if they are not in the game, I will attempt to find a creation. And if I can't do that, I will revert to the previous champion if there was one. Just keep in mind, going from 2K16 to 2K17, I've had to give the title, just hand it to somebody because the person that originally had it, I could not find in creation and they were not in the game. For example, like Honky Tonk Man was the Intercontinental Champion, and I had to just take the title from him because he was not in this game. We're underway with that.
And so it begins. Despite
that tan on Greg Valentine looks like.
History has shown that the
working on Bret Hart. Zbyszko showing outside the ring for a little. Bret Hart blocking a suplex.
At any time.
I'm interested to see what happens here with all three competitors in the ring.
For a little arm drag.
You gotta love
kick.
the triple threat matches. No disqualifications. Just the first man to gain a pinfall or submission.
That momentum is going pretty fast again. I might want to check that again, see if it hasn't changed.
That's how you make an impact.
I hope I don't have to keep changing that match to match. Back body drop by Valentine to Zbyszko. Bret Hart with the backbreaker, and Zbyszko going for a atomic drop. I'm gonna go after Bret Hart. Will be wise for Valentine to just say, let's keep in mind that Valentine can lose this title without being pinned or submitting due to the nature of a triple threat match. Bret Hart rolling to the outside. Now Zbyszko and Valentine squaring off. Zbyszko should be in a good spot knowing that he will leave with a title, win or lose in this match. And I imagine that him and Arn Anderson are in the next game. I believe they are. And Valentine getting up to the corner. Looks like just means to get to the apron to get inside the ring. Valentine just going to taunt, let these two brawl outside the ring. And Zbyszko getting ring down strikes by Greg the Hammer Valentine. You have to pardon me for my lack of knowledge, not knowing the moves, the signature and finishers of Greg Valentine. I'm just going to play it as I go. I don't think I played it as him yet. I think this is the first time he's ever defending this title. I may be wrong. On that arm of Bret Hart. Bret Hart rolling out of that, but taking a clothesline.
He certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
I tell you, we knew this
and
was
Bret Hart battling out of that.
But I don't think we expected
He could go for a suplex, snap suplex there. There's Zbyszko rolling in the ring, sliding. Russian leg sweep onto Bret Hart. And ooh, a drop toe hold to Greg the Hammer Valentine. Greg the Hammer Valentine got out the punch and a clothesline.
Slow down a bit here. He can't rest on his laurels here. There are two other guys.
Bret Hart just charge it over and go over Greg Valentine in a neckbreaker.
You can knock him around all you like, but he's just going to keep getting up and coming back at you.
Oh, it's been a great match up to this point.
And atomic drop by Zbyszko too.
He's
Bringing
kicking
him
into another
Valentine.
gear here tonight.
He's delivering an old-fashioned
Go for something. Valentine counters and a clothesline.
And the taunting continues.
Causing him, kind of not liking him too much. Alright, just helping Zbyszko the rest of the way up. Double leg, working that leg of him. Bret Hart rolls into the ring.
I like new stuff. Somehow he's kicking
Going
into
for
another
a
gear.
pile driver. Yep, pile driver by Bret Hart. We're two gonna have to fight over this pin now.
This may very well be it.
He didn't even proceed with that.
seems to be enjoying this.
Yeah,
One of them lights by
I
Bret
hate to see Larry
Hart.
have a good time.
Two now. They go for sharpshooter. No, I guess
He's
not.
not exactly popping up to his
Now
feet.
he.
Counter.
Nope, still not.
Expanding the repertoire
Bulldog.
with that move.
By Valentine's gonna go for a cover on
They
Bret,
got out of here early with a win.
and Bret kicks out.
Back inside the ring now.
Trying to toss Bret. Bret tosses him to the corner. Zbyszko goes and is attempting to hurt Bret Hart, but not succeeding at all. Zbyszko throwing Bret into the corner. Bret battling out. Valentine's gonna stand here and watch this for a little. Bret Hart with the DDT.
He's making a statement here.
Oh,
with this attack.
they're going for something. Didn't work. Bret Hart with the backbreaker. Bret Hart is House of Fire right now. And Greg Valentine rolling out to the side of the ring. Being his best interest to protect himself. Save his energy. These two are battling in the ring. Zbyszko getting behind, kick in the back of the knee. He's going for a snap suplex of his own.
Doing a number now.
He's
Oh, breaking the eyes of Bret Hart.
Yeah, that's when he's the most dangerous.
Here Valentine getting a sledgehammer, changing his mind. Going for the stairs.
You're right, Cole. It's electric here. The WWE Universe
Sliding
is
them in the
on
ring.
this match.
Zbyszko has Bret up on the top rope. Back facing the inside of the ring. Going for a reverse suplex to Bret Hart from the top.
Well, I don't blame him. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Zbyszko picked up by Valentine into a suplex already.
This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
Rolling out, leaving Bret and Greg Valentine in the ring together.
So many times in the past.
And with a little slightly stalled suplex by Bret Hart there. Going for the cover. Not even a one.
After the amount of punishment he suffered, it's simply amazing that he's still in this one.
Oh, Greg Valentine just swinging for nothing there. Nothing but air. Bret Hart is letting him fight, and he just drops a light punch. Fireman's carry. Zbyszko, shoulder blocking. One is also self-sleeper hold.
Bret Hart suffering here and could be seriously hurt.
Oh, you're right, Cole. The hitman's been hit.
Greg Valentine wisely rolled out to the ring, slid back in, broke that up, dropped toe hold to Larry Zbyszko. Getting tired, and that's giving Bret Hart the time he needs to do something here. But Greg Valentine had it scouted.
By the looks of things, this match is all but over.
Ooh, European uppercuts by Bret Hart, taking him down. On the cover, ref's taking too long, and Zbyszko breaks it before the one. Bret Hart getting behind.
And there's the elbow.
Greg Valentine gonna grab the stairs.
He's showing no signs of letting up. He's tough, but I don't think he can take
Stairs to the back of Bret and to Zbyszko.
Maybe the end of the line for the challenger here tonight.
And takes Bret down with them. That may be enough.
I'm not counting him out, and neither should you.
Man, I can't
One
believe
count.
these guys are even still competing.
Bret somehow
What a
withstood
match.
all of that.
Greg the Hammer Valentine is getting
Greg Valentine going for something here. Figure four.
Getting back into the ring now. It's locked in.
Going for figure four, and bad timing because Zbyszko's in there to stop it.
Figure four. Oh, clothesline.
Just clothesline Zbyszko into the corner. Stomping him. Zbyszko's out. Can't avoid that clothesline though.
Technician in the ring.
Greg Valentine grabbing the steps. Who will he go for? He's going for Brett. Brett takes it. Gonna keep Brett down.
Spring left in his step right now.
And Zbyszko does not let that happen.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Oh
my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs
Gutbreaker type
have
thing
full
on
blood
Greg Valentine.
intact. And I hope we can
Greg
get
Valentine
back
rolling out. Zbyszko and Hart are now in there. Both recovered from
Make it hard to breathe.
everything that Greg Valentine has done to them.
This assault is really testing his mettle here.
Bret Hart doing? So he's gonna do figure 4 off the post, isn't he?
Championship on the line.
He's doing it back on the bottom half of the steps. Cannot win this match with that type of submission though. The Zbyszko's out of the ring. Going for the cover.
And that title may change hands.
And failed to beat Bret Hart. It's hard to put this guy away. What's he gonna do here? Working on that upper back of Bret Hart. Zbyszko's trying to make his way back in. Greg Valentine swung at him, but using the ropes to his advantage and going for a pin himself. And Greg Valentine kicks out, hanging onto his title, at least for the time being. Bret Hart's up to his feet, and looks like these two are going to go back at it. These two can't stay off of each other. Greg Valentine going to the ropes, and what's Hart doing? Clothesline him into the corner.
I've never seen him do that before.
Just stomping him. Greg Valentine going for a slam. Hart countered with the neck breakers. Zbyszko's rolled out.
Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Well, there's the pick. I don't know if too many other guys.
And Valentine kicks out before even the one.
I don't know if anybody
Zbyszko is like, showing signs of life out there.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of
Snapmare. Gonna pick Brett up. Ooh. Good for that small package pin. And Brett still escapes it.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Oh, he's going to hit Brett with the stairs. Brett stops it. Zbyszko's running for Brett. What's he doing here? Gonna be an atomic drop again, isn't it? Yep, it is. Greg Valentine goes for him. Gets a back body drop for his efforts. He's working on the face. Greg Valentine.
Alive from the looks of it.
Like Greg Valentine gonna go for figure 4. Zbyszko had scouted, kicks his way out, goes for a drop toe hold on Greg Valentine. Rolling over for the cover. Kicks out again before 1. Bret Hart's in the ring. Neck breaker by Zbyszko. Valentine rolling out. Potentially saving the match for his title. What a counter to that reverse suplex. Valentine's rolling to the outside. Zbyszko's going for that cover on Bret Hart. And Bret kicks out. I think in this match, Bret Hart has taken the most pins and kicked out of every single one thus far. Hart going for that pile driver, and he's busted Zbyszko open. I can't even say his name. And Bret Hart working on his face. What's happening? He's fighting his way out of it.
Without question, there's no doubt about how prestigious the Intercontinental Championship is here in the
Zbyszko's got Hart in the corner. He's moving very, very slow.
In WWE history. I mean, it dates all the way back to the incomparable.
Looks like Greg Valentine's waiting for something here. Bret Hart getting him off the corner. Blasted with the steps.
Wow. He's
Match
still down after
may
that.
be over.
This match has taken so will it be?
Will it be over now?
2.
Nope, and Brett still kicks out of the pin. I don't know what it takes to beat this man.
He's taking a lot of punishment. If it continues, it could
Going for that small package pin. My Larry's getting up. Larry's gonna save it. And Larry saves it.
championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything.
He's
they
gonna
have
toss Larry's shoulder into the post. Going for that elbow on Brett.
Every superstar wants to be the champion, and tonight's match is
Brett rolls to the outside. Larry pushes his way out of the corner. Going for a sleeper.
This is not the position you want to be in.
And it was very hard to get out of that, and I did not. And Larry Zbyszko is now going to walk in to the Raw or SmackDown Live with the Tag Team title and the Intercontinental title.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, representing the Enforcers, the living legend, Larry Zbyszko.
We have a new champion. Unbelievable.
But let's not forget, we have a new champion.
And folks, I am happy to report that this triple threat match we just saw going to be a tall order for the next match to live up to its billing, but I'm optimistic. Singles action
Okay, momentum
coming your way. We
is
have a
slow
real
for
fan
both
favorite
matches.
in a match I am sure we will not soon
Non-title,
forget.
but Prince Puma and RVD, both people who are not originally in the game. This should be a very interesting match to see and to do.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next. Gonna be good. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
I'll be playing as Prince Puma for this match. Should be a fun one. Our final non-title match of the night. And only one match left to follow for the NXT title, where Shinsuke Nakamura challenges AJ Styles. Taking longer to load because it's two created guys. As you know, both of these guys are not going to be in 2K18. RVD might. Actually, RVD is. Puma is not. But I will try to find a creation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 163 pounds, the Prince.
This match is going to be exciting. I can almost guarantee it.
I think we've all been looking forward to this match for a long time.
Those not familiar with Prince Puma should watch Lucha Underground to get familiar with the character. Lucha Underground will not disappoint you. The matches are amazing.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the champ, RVD.
You can feel the intensity level inside the arena rising.
Well, they managed to actually have RVD for his announcement
dream
thing here.
match, Michael.
Would say it's the battle of the 630 for Prince Puma, and with RVD it's 420. Not a splash, it's just him. Dude, Puma doing something out there. Be a very exciting match. We are underway.
This will surely
And Puma going for a clothesline, getting up a lot slower than expected.
50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
Fireman's carry. Puma throwing some kicks at RVD. Both men do lots of kicks and aerial moves. And Puma going up to the top.
If history is any guide, this night will be epic and awesome.
And going for a clothesline off the top. Spinning head scissors by Puma. And in the ring. Taunting, and RVD slides in very fast and pops up the neck breaker. What are you doing here? Just got him all wrapped up, but too close to the ropes.
This is the type of attack that just wears down.
And throwback, same down throwback.
Right here.
Seeing Puma. Puma punches him in the gut, gets his way back up. Or a punch to the corner. RVD got on his way out. Going for a body slam. Puma gets behind. Goes for something and ends up in the corner. Boots him. RVD with an arm drag. Just counters all over the place. Now RVD dropping elbows on Puma.
Right at the top of the head.
And RVD going to do the same thing again.
What a devastating shot to the top of the skull.
Not the first time we've
Another
seen this
neck breaker. RVD stomping on the arm and head. Gonna tie up the leg.
Game here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Now Puma's up.
It looks to me like neither of these guys
Gonna go
are
for that
showing
head
signs of
scissors
pulling
again.
away here.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
And super kick. Strikes followed by a super kick RVD. And RVD's now dazed with getting himself up after all that. And now Puma body slam.
Oh, he missed. Oh, nobody home that time.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was so
RVD with an arm drag.
I can feel the breeze all the way over here.
Oh, Puma
Nobody controls the
popping
pace of
behind.
the match quite like this guy.
Reverse suplex to RVD. And Puma going to the second rope.
That just crushed him.
A flip.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope
Okay, Puma has got a lot of stamina.
Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
I don't know what in the world to call that move. And Puma going for the cover after. It may make quick work of RVD actually. And
He got the job done. This one's over.
I'm quite surprised by that. I did not expect a win after that move, honestly. I don't even know what to call it.
Here's your winner, the Prince.
That's a well-earned victory if I've ever seen one.
And Prince Puma wins.
The hell out of me tonight.
Now we have just one match to
What a
follow.
victory.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
We have just one match left to go.
Action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Oh, I'm not going to miss it.
It'll be Shinsuke Nakamura against AJ Styles.
Let's don't
I'll be
wait.
playing
Let's get it on.
as the challenger, Nakamura, in this match. Keep in mind, one of these men will remain at NXT as the champion, will be exempt from the draft that I'm going to do outside before 2K18.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT Championship.
Well, this guy looks eager to add some gold around his waist. Let's see if he can do it. As a reminder, folks, the champion will be putting the gold on the line in this one.
And here comes the champion.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
Make no mistake about it, this match will be one for the ages.
Introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 230 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura. Introducing the champion from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the NXT champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Wow, this amazing crowd is in for one hell of a match.
AJ hands the title off to the referee, and he shows it to Nakamura. Raises the title up, and they were ready to get this thing started.
Singles action is underway,
And
this one,
AJ already go over backbreaker. Nakamura
Just be
knees
ready
his
for
way.
anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Man, sounds like the lid is about to be blown off this place.
It's party time, WWE style.
Nakamura dropping down, going for a knee to the gut of AJ.
I'm going to have a hard time sitting still for this one.
And going behind, German suplex by Nakamura.
Let's take a moment
Posing for the crowd.
Do you really think you can unseat the champion here?
It's going to take a lot to
Going
take
for a
down the
kick.
champion, but if anybody can do it, I think this is the one.
He's
Whipping
come a
AJ in
long
the
way.
corner.
He stands on fate's doorstep.
And
Hoping he
stick
can
of the
walk
boot in
through the
AJ's
door.
face.
We'll see if he can get it done here tonight.
And AJ getting back to his feet.
He's inflicting some
Nakamura with a knee to the head.
here.
And AJ has yet to mount any offense on Nakamura. Nakamura thrown to the ropes. Leaping over. Going for another German
He
suplex.
landed right on his neck from that German suplex.
What's Nakamura doing?
The champion
That needed the gut.
He's always ready
And he's
for
in
a
the
fight.
corner.
He's seen his fair share of wars
Nakamura
in
lifting
WWE.
AJ up.
This championship match is just another day at the
Suplex.
office.
You got that right,
It's
Michael.
been
This
very
is what
one-sided
he's
this far.
exactly what this
AJ
guy
hasn't been
is
able to
made
do
of.
anything.
Man, I don't know if this guy has the strength left in him to power back.
Oh, and AJ with the neck breaker.
Expanding the repertoire with that move.
Finally, not his first piece of offense. That inverted DDT. AJ taking a breather outside the ring. He's going to attempt to get himself DQ'd to hang on to the title, and Nakamura is not going to allow that to happen.
That wild strike found
Very
nothing
close.
but empty air that time.
AJ almost
That's what you call swinging for the
stole it
fences
and would have.
and missing.
If AJ nails that hit,
Wow! If he keeps this
Wait.
up, this could be over quick.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
is that legal?
And AJ Styles was just leveled there.
Did I
The ring
miss
may
something?
not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you?
I don't remember.
Kidding me? This
It
entire
being near
arena may not be
DQ.
big enough.
I apologize for pausing.
And a quick kick. How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment?
Or maybe the referee used discretion. I don't know. There's no count outs either.
He's known for.
Yeah, you're right about
But
that.
if
He's made a name for himself with
it
this.
were false
looks
count
like we're gonna see
anywhere,
what kind
the
of
referee
hand
would
they
have
can
joined
inflict
us out
down
of the
here on
ring.
floor.
Nakamura tossing AJ around.
Oh man, is he fired up?
And Nakamura just waiting for AJ to get up.
Back inside the ring now.
And
The
Nakamura
champ
rolling
looking
under.
absolutely defeated right
German
now.
suplex.
It just doesn't appear to be the champ's night.
Well, he's not looking as good as he was earlier, but that doesn't mean he's done.
You know, by the looks of things, it just might not be his night. That happens sometimes.
Ooh, and Nakamura rolling back.
And
Knee to
there's an
the
extremely
gut.
destructive strike.
How much more?
And I thought
How
Nakamura
much
had a
more are you
corner
willing to pay to win this match?
finisher.
This is unreal.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that.
Then Nakamura's
You
gonna
gotta
set up.
remember what works. What a counter.
Nobody
Goes for the
controls
Kinshasa,
pace of the match.
misses. Arm drag. I wanted to check something quick with that's some. Oh,
Like this guy.
explains that.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just
AJ avoided the
enjoying.
Kinshasa, knowing that he would have lost the match if that was hit. A lot of damage still yet to be done on Nakamura. AJ springboard,
Nakamura
450.
seems to have lost a step now, but he's the #1 contender, and he's not going to let his opportunity slip away.
The truth is, though, he's still very much in control of this matchup.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get too concerned for him. I'd still say he's in a very favorable position.
And
Shinsuke
Nakamura
Nakamura.
going for that inverted exploder.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now. at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Yeah, he's done it enough. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly, real fast.
You're going for that half crab.
What's he gonna do?
Far too early
Watch it.
to win like that.
Strength, fighting his way out. Just making his presence felt there.
He needs
What
to
in the
dig
world?
way down deep if he wants to
What
keep
in the
going now.
world is happening? Nakamura setting up the
We're seeing two
Kinshasa,
outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance
and
in there.
it
Only
looks
one
to
can
be
walk
stuck.
out victorious. Who will
Maybe
it be?
stuck. I don't like to have to do this. But that's out of my hands. I have to restart the match. So we're underway round 2.
The only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one in a good old-fashioned wrestling
Does that
match.
glitched out the way I attempted.
To get that blood flowing.
It's go time, people. And on
Strikes
top of
by
that,
Nakamura.
The WWE Universe
AJ
could soon have
countering.
a new champion. I mean, this match could change the face of WWE as we know it.
Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now.
Guys,
I have it in my main event switching. It seems to happen a lot.
What, if anything, can he do to overthrow the current champion?
Nakamura with all these crazy
the
kicks.
gym finally pay off. A chance to become champion. A chance
German
to forever
suplex
have
by
your name
Nakamura.
in the record books.
Very quick fashion, dominating AJ Styles. Just like the beginning of the previous match. Ooh, phenomenal blitz by AJ. Nakamura wisely going to the outside.
Big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough. Did you hear how his leg connected?
Nakamura with a knee to AJ's head. As we go for that inverted exploder suplex already, this match may end quicker, may make up for that glitch.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
We're going to drag AJ a little more to the center. And could not set up the Kinshasa.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
What a shot by Nakamura.
Hey, oof, what a hit. And now he went for it, but AJ was ready for it.
Man, oh man,
But Nakamura still shuts him down, snapping there by AJ Styles. We go for the arm of Nakamura, but Nakamura was ready for it.
Pushing his opponent to the limit here.
German suplex. Ooh, he goes for a flying elbow. AJ is ready.
That wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being
Saito
so far off
suplex.
the mark.
Nakamura is now tired already.
A knockdown, drag out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing
Stomping.
bombs, they're pulling out all the stops.
AJ, clothesline. Another
Somehow,
Saito
he's kicked it
suplex.
into another gear here tonight. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. Oh, he's in trouble now.
And Nakamura's set up for something here.
Nakamura is measuring it.
Middle rope Kinshasa, but AJ is ready and he counters.
We've seen that move.
And now AJ's looks like he's lining up something.
I think he's through playing around.
Oh my, someone's getting a taste of their own.
AJ just stole Shinsuke's move and just hit him with a Kinshasa, but one count. Nakamura must know how to kick out of the move just as well as he knows how to do it. And AJ's signaling for Nakamura to get off. What's he going for here? Phenomenal forearm, but Nakamura stops it.
those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big. Hey, he's going for it again.
Middle rope Kinshasa by Nakamura. I don't think that's enough for him.
Really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still
Kinshasa. That's gotta be it. Nakamura should be the NXT champion.
And the shoulders up. It's only 2.
And AJ kicks out after 2.
I don't know. I can't
After
believe
a
this,
Kinshasa from the middle rope and 1 on the mat. AJ still stays in this match.
Going for the double play.
And Nakamura with a forearm just dropping AJ.
He's certainly showing
Picking
us
him up.
something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Series of strikes. AJ's gonna go back with some of his own. Got the arm back into the back suplex, dropping him very high on the shoulders.
AJ style.
Pushing Nakamura over. And Nakamura kicks out.
No, this guy's too strong. This guy's too powerful.
Nakamura going for a drop kick. AJ dodges it.
Oh, nobody home that time.
And AJ gonna put Nakamura in the tree of woe.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
And just bringing that boot down the neck of Nakamura. And showing off to the crowd.
Popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened?
He doesn't want to do this
Nakamura
outside the ring.
throwing AJ's head into the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Now in the ring.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. Uh-oh, big move coming.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than
Oh.
battling in this match.
Nakamura does not have any over the top rope or through the rope moves. Got AJ up and he's dazed.
Now back to the ring.
Letting him get back into the ring.
Reminding him
He
that
can't
he's
win the
here.
title. Well, there is no countouts, but he still can't win it that way. Nakamura was going to go for a belly to belly. It looks like AJ was ready. It was an elbow. Enziguri by AJ.
Nakamura hits the mat hard.
AJ's got something planned. Back elbow by Nakamura. Single leg drop kick. Nakamura going for cover. Taking a while. Referee taking a while.
And he escapes with a kick.
Yeah, that time worked against him.
He refuses to lose.
Kick to the back of AJ. Nakamura gets him up.
When he gets going like this,
Big German suplex by Nakamura. Gonna go for the pin after that.
His shoulders are down. What a kick out.
And AJ still kicks out.
oh my goodness, how is this not over? Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
He's sending a message
Oh,
to the
Nakamura
entire
just set up that reverse
WWE
exploder
locker room
again. AJ counters, going for the calf crusher.
That leg is hooked, and he's just wrenching on it.
Nakamura is really starting to fade now.
And
The challenger's
Nakamura
to becoming champion of
trying
WWE
to withstand the
serious jeopardy
submission
right
hold.
now.
Hey, it's the WWE. It's not Balor.
And he manages to get his way out. Damage should be done. Goes for a kick. AJ dodges it, but he lands another kick. Get AJ in the corner. AJ switches it. Nakamura elbows him back.
He'll be
Body
feeling the
slam.
effects of that for a while.
Oh, look at the emotion. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Nakamura picking AJ up. What's he going for here?
It's gotta be hard
Another
to
Saito
rebound from that.
suplex. And AJ's kicked his way out of whatever that was. Picking Nakamura up. Is he going to go for the Styles Clash? He is.
Again, the championship title at stake in this contest.
And again, we
Nope,
reiterate
pop
the
handle
championship
gutbuster.
title is at stake in this contest.
Looks like AJ's going to go for the spiral tap move.
You look at this hang time. Incredible.
Yeah, and he nails it. This might be it. AJ may keep his title.
This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over. Man, this guy just refuses
wow.
to quit.
Yeah, never say
A
that
kick out by
attitude
Nakamura after that. These two are throwing everything at each other.
It's simply amazing.
Now
that
AJ
he's
going
still
back
in this
up
run.
top.
Off the top rope.
And Nakamura counters that frog splash.
I'd say that's more embarrassing
punch.
than anything else.
Inverted exploder suplex by Nakamura.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Waiting for AJ to get up. He's going to go for Kinshasa. AJ with a dragon screw leg whip. And AJ's got him up. Nakamura was ready.
He's showing no signs of
Single leg drop kick. Going for yet another inverted exploder. Stewart
His body has to be broken
using
right now.
everything possible.
Whoa! Don't get up.
Look at this. Nakamura is letting everyone know exactly how he feels.
Kinshasa by Nakamura, and this should be it.
Shoulders down. This could be it. Count, ref. Count. 2, 3.
And Nakamura is going
Many felt was
to
impossible.
carry the NXT Championship into WWE 2K18.
And the new NXT champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
What a shock. We have a new champion.
Wow! I can't believe the champion was dethroned. Man, what an amazing match.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come.